our coaches make it. Our guidance department is here in representation of that department and that group. We got our lead trainer here, our athletic director, admin. So it's good to see a lot of our student body, a lot of our staff come and support these three young men. So I'm gonna let Coach Thomas do an intro real quick, a little hello and welcome. And then after that, Mr. Hicks, and then I'll speak, and then the boys be able to do what they do.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Come on now. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Of course, this is a wonderful occasion. Happy to be here. To be honest with you, this is what our coaching staff, I can say this wholeheartedly, this is what we strive for right here. I know that the championships are good, the accolades are good, the awards are great, but to see our young men go to the next level and the gift that God has used them to have and blessed them with, to take advantage of it and get some education that the parents don't have to pay for, is what we all thrive for and strive for. So I'm excited for these young men. I've known them for a long time, seems like, especially that one over there, and this one right here, and this one right here. And they all know, without me even saying it, they know I'll do anything for them, the drop of a hat. But one thing I'm proud of them, I've been with them on the football field, been with him on the basketball court for some years. These are good young men. These are good character, integrity young men that I have no doubt, and Coach Cook has no doubt, by telling recruiters or any college that come here, what you're getting is the face of that you want in your football school and your program to represent you. And that's what I'm most excited about. That when they leave here, with the help of our principal, who's instilled great character in our building, they're leaving here representing Western Branch High School. Parents, congratulations, because this is a big load off of you. But you deserved it because you did all the work. You raised some great young men. I tell one of them that we're gonna be careful in praying in Florida. Florida's Florida, but he's gonna be all right. Again, I am so excited for them. I want you to give them a round of applause real quick. And now I want to introduce to you someone who I really hold dear to my heart. Even though I try to give him the hardest time I can. I really, in my soul, I try to make it the hardest time I can for him. I've been able to work with him at my first school at Jolliff Middle School, and now I'm with him again. And that's our principal here, Mr. Hicks. He's gonna come and have words this time.
Good evening, everybody. That's sad. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Just like Coach Thomas said, I have to use a couple words simply just to say how proud we are of each of you. Some of you have had a chance to know since your middle school years. Some I had a chance to meet at the beginning of last year, and I was just immediately impressed to see the character, to see the caliber, to see the dedication that you guys have had. To see you sign to go to Miami down in the Florida area for Florida Memorial, to watch you go to the behold of the land of green and gold in Norfolk State. You get to go by the home by the bay at Hampton University. All three great schools. Really, really proud of you. You were striving, you worked hard, you did your best, and now you get a chance to go out and shine for others to see. This is just the beginning, all right? The pathway up is just the beginning. I cannot wait to see how successful you will be moving forward when you come out with college degrees and moving. You make new connections, you're making new pathways, and I'm very, very proud of you. And as I see everybody here, it's just another example where it takes the village to raise a child, to raise these young men. So I'm very, very proud of you. Again, thank you to Coach Cook, to Coach Thomas, to Mrs. Reddick, our 12th grade AP, I see Ms. Thomas, I see Dr. Lee, I see Coach Hall, I see Alyssa, our trainer, I see so many here. We're here, all of our assistant coaches. We're here, we're proud of you, we're here to support you, the most important, we're excited for you. Parents, I know you're happy, because God knows I am. And so that's all I really have to say, but congratulations, and we're very, very proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. At this time, I want to introduce to you a young man. I keep saying this, it may sound redundant, but I say what God has placed in my heart. I don't sugarcoat anything. Everybody knows me. I'm gonna say be what I am and say what I am. But this young man has really come back home and changed this program 183 degrees. When I say 3, he took it over the top. And I gotta give Rashad Cook all the accolades that he can handle, give Miss Flowers while he's yet here on earth. So I want you to put your hands together for our head coach, Rashad Cook.
Thank you, Coach Thomas. I'll bounce it right back. I'm him, he's me. So if you can't find me, find him. He can get the right answer because we think alike, make the sound decisions alike, and things of that nature. Our coaching staff, thank you. You know, not to get too long-winded, but you guys are the hidden gems to our success, even though y'all are on the forefront of what we do all the time. To these young men, but also to everyone in the audience that are aspiring to get here, I'll say this, and I really mean it, you do not know their story. And when I say that, you don't know the hard work and the dedication and commitment that they had to put in academically, athletically, socially, emotionally, but yet you could be a part of that story, if that makes sense. You know, so as you sit there, understand these guys are joining 3% of the football world. You know, they're 3%ers, they're 3%ers. They're getting to another level playing D1 football, but also making an impact in our world as well. And that's a huge part. Brick House was my day one guy. You know, COVID, off season, purple do-rag, every day he showed up. I mean, he was rolling. That's my guy. But those were some of the things we had to change, and he was one of the forefront of those guys changing this culture and saying, hey, this is the way Coach Cook want to get it done. This is what we're going to do it. Follow me. And that's why he's sitting here right now. Chappelle, it's like a stair step or a stagger. It took him a while to get around. I think it was like October, November. There was this giant walking into the stadium and saying, Coach, I'm interested. I just want to see what it looked like. And we assured him that we were going to put him in a position to be successful. But the credit to a lot of these young men go to their position coaches and then being disciplined in their craft and wanting to, you know, get better and get to a space. But Jaden's been awesome for us. He's put in, 3 years? Been a sponge, been a leader, trying to do it all. And this is why we are in the Final Four finish of this past season. This leadership right here in front of me. Jazari Priester, different story, man. I seen a handsome young man walk around campus, shot put in bag, basketball in bag. I didn't beg him. I was patient. But we bumped into each other one day, had a great conversation. That conversation changed his perspective. And I'm glad he's sitting right here in front of us right now because he believed in me and he believed in the process and the opportunity that with his size that he's been blessed with could give him, if that makes sense. Just real quick, all region, 6A, all right? All region, 6A. And then Jazari, all region, all state, all tie awarded this year. 6A football, standout in basketball, state champ, Priester in shot and discus, respectfully. So kudos to Coach Bailey and the track program. But like Coach said, not to get too far away, these are great people. These are great young men. I've spoken to every coach pretty much and heard a lot of good things about who they landed from West Branch High School and what their future looks like at that respectful university. So I'm done. I'm just proud of y'all. Understand that in 2020, no senior was signed. No senior. COVID, spring, fall, no senior. 21 class, no senior was signed. Some of that was they didn't believe that we had the talent, even though we had the talent. But our guys and our staff had to go to work, and we had to prove that we got personnel here that can play in your respectful university and college and make you better. So I'm blessed to say I believe we have a total of 13 guys from the 22 class and the 23 class, including these young men, that are off and currently in college or on their way. Power 5, FCS level, Division 2, Division 3, it doesn't matter. There's a school for everybody. And these guys landed at some awesome universities and colleges. So I'm done. I'm thankful. I'm going to turn it over to Brick House. Proud of you, young man. Go ahead, lead the way.
So everybody, just thank you to the Bro community. Glad everybody took faith in me to even be a part of this team. And thank my family, coaches for training, Dustin Johnson, Mike White. I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting me. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Chappelle, got to speak up a little bit.
Gotcha. I just want to say I'm thankful for my mom. You know, helping me get this far, and thank you for Coach Cook for actually taking me from there and putting me on this road I am here to today. And I want to say thank you to all my coaches and Mr. X too for giving the recommendations that I needed for my applications, and to all my family, my teammates, and friends. Oh, and Mrs. Lee too. I always say thank you to Mrs. Lee, boss here. And I want to thank to Coach Duncan, especially because he's one of the main people that helped me get here, especially in building my craft. That's about it.
Awesome. All right, Jazari.
I just want to say thank you to my mom, my dad, my coaches, each and every one of my friends, my siblings. All of y'all, my motivation. Really helped me to get to this point. It's been a struggle, but I appreciate every single one of you.
Awesome. So real quick before they sign, I want to say we have some distinguished guests here. So I want to give Mark Ragsdale, who does something brewing for our football program, but is a huge supporter of West Branch High School and all the athletes. We have Dr. Lee, who's behind the scenes, worked with me as well, trying to get stuff knocked out and straightened up for these young men. So a lot of people, Coach Bailey, throwers coach back there, just want to say thank you. I don't know if you can hear me, but we appreciate what you do. So just a lot of good. So with that being said, these guys are getting ready to sign their national letter of intent. Let's give them a round of applause. Good job. Absolutely. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you. If you want to spend some time